Alright, budget magic time. Playing some goggle tokens, mono red. Alright, this is reasonable-ish. Gonna need a couple lands, but we got a Fiery Impulse, got a Dragon Fodder. Something to do while we're waiting. So mountain, opponent, plains, Gossip Monger. Alright, let's just Fiery Impulse that. That's a land. Dragon Fodder, go. Well, if we draw two more lands, I think we're in really good shape. Another Gossip Monger. And Thraben Inspector. Do we attack? Yeah, let's attack, see what our opponent does. That's fine. We lose a token, but then we get to Fall the Titans to kill both of our opponent's creatures. Pass the turn. Knight of the White Orchid gets our opponent a land. Well, we are going to need to draw a land. What we need to do is Dance of the Devils, Dance of the Devils. Ooh, Thalia's Lieutenant. Ormendahl, good game. That's a land. Alright, pass the turn. Another land also gets us to Pyromancer's Goggles. Well, alright. We'll take the 3 here. Dance with the Devils. Land. Actually, let's, do we want to attack? Yeah, let's attack a little bit. Pyromancer's Goggles. Pass the turn. So we can double Dance with the Devils into Westvale Abbey, ideally. Alright, another knight, sure. Pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. Take 3. Land and pass. Another Dance with the Devils. Alright, let's just pass for now. Alright, Declaration in Stone. That's annoying, but it also clears the way for Ormendahl. We take a big beating here, but next turn is going to be very good. We're going to kill 2 of our opponent's creatures. Opponent attacks with 2 of them. Alright. Let's Dance with the Devils twice. Gets us up to 5 tokens. Untap. Play the land. Westvale Abbey, sack all of our tokens. Kill Thalia's Lieutenant. Kill Knight of the White Orchid. Get an Ormendahl. And attack for 9. Gain 9. Now we still have another Dance with the Devils to double up if we need to, plus a bunch of lands we can sack. Alright, Reflector Mage. That's fine. I mean, it slows us down a turn, but with Goggles, we can rebuild so quickly that I don't think it's going to matter. Well, let's replay Westvale Abbey. Pass the turn. Opponent attacks with both. Sure. Down to 10. We will double up a Dance with the Devils. Land. Ooh, we get to do it right now? No, we don't. We're 1 short. Well, let's attack with our devils. And then just pass the turn and sack one of our lands. Thraben Inspector. Our opponent really needs another Declaration in stone. That's their out, I think, or sort of out. Attacks with both. We are going to sack Spawning Bed. And I think we'll chump one of them. And that does it. Opponent scoops it up, seeing the Westville Abbey about to flip. Oh man, this deck. Well, Rending Volleys, Fiery Tempers coming in. Going down what? A Magmatic Insight. A Descent of the Dragons. The PN Karen. Maybe we can't bring in that much burn. I think we need Thopter Engineer. Go down a what? I guess a Dragon Fodder. Actually, maybe we can cut a... Can we cut a land? Probably not. Let's try it like that. Alright. Reasonable. Port Town for our opponent. Mountain... Do we want a Magmatic Insight here? Yeah, probably. Let's pitch Spawning Bed, Magmatic Insight. Got a removal spell. That's helpful. Port Town and nothing. Oh, Thraben Inspector. Gossipmonger. Sure. Well, Mountain. Dragon Fodder. Our opponent has a Westville Abbey. And Council's Lieutenant. That's a Goggles. Mountain, go. Flips around the Gossipmonger. Goes to attacks. Swings with both. Let's impulse the Rabble. And then I think we just chump here, unfortunately. Don't want that to go Renown. Reflector Mage on our last token. Well, Westville Abbey... I guess we just pass the turn. And dance with the devils on our opponent's turn. Knight of the White Orchid gets our opponent a land. Thalia's Lieutenant pumps up the dorks. Aye. Goes attacking. Well, dance with the devils. Chump. Kill Thalia's Lieutenant. Down to 17. Alright, we got a Tormenting Voice here because we really need to hit land drops. Tormenting Voice, pitch Tormenting Voice. Oh. Well, that's probably game. Missing lands there means we're most likely just dead. Declaration in stone makes things even worse. Chump the devil with the devil. Ping our opponent. Yeah, our out was to actually hit a land. Opponent's trying to play stuff during combat. Realizes a mistake. Passes. And Dragon Hunter. There's the land, but it's too late, and we scoop it up. Oh, we needed to hit that land for Thopter Engineer, and then Goggles, and we could have went off from there. Alright. Maybe we do need those Fiery Tempers. Maybe we get rid of all the Descent of the Dragons. And just bring in all the burn. Feel the burn. Alright, we can play first. Alright. A few more colorless lands than we really want. But we'll draw more red mana at some point. Mountain Go. Port Town, untapped, and 3-bin Inspector. Foundry, Dragon Fodder. Well, one more mountain would be helpful. I guess any land gets us to Dance with the Devil's Soul, which helps. Land and 3-bin Inspector. And Dragon Hunter. No attacks. Not good. Dragon Fodder, Spawning Bed, go. Declaration in Stone is such a blowout here. Land. Gossip Monger. Land, please? Alright, well. Tormenting Voice, pitching Devil's Playground. Hopefully find a land. Ugh, Westville Abbey. Not a red source. Draws a card. We're still in really rough shape to Declaration in Stone. That's so much damage coming across. Always Watching is also fairly bad here. Westville Abbey for our opponent. Alright, Reflector Mage isn't the absolute worst. Opponent passes. Alright, I think we just gotta pass for now. They can't flip Westville Abbey next turn, but neither can we. Yep, flips the Gossip Monger. Our mana base is pretty bad for us. Does some attacking. Well, let's Dance with the Devils. Opponent has Dispel. Sure. Well, let's just triple block this 3-bin Inspector. Down to 15. Come on, red mana. Sexer Clue. Another Gossip Monger. Alright, that's a mountain. Now what? I guess we just pass again? And see what happens? We can't let them flip Westville Abbey. Goes to attacks. Well, let's try again. Dance with the Devils. Block. 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 Ping one of each one of them. So put our opponent back down to 3 creatures. A land into Devil's Playground seems decent here. Knight of the White Orchid gets our opponent another land. Ooh, now they have enough creatures that if they have a land, they can flip. Oh lord! All right, let's kill some stuff first. Fiery Impulse. Kill Gossip Monger. And then Fall of the Titans, kill Knight and Dragon Hunter. And then pass the turn. So they're way away from Westville Abbey now, which is good. Avacyn's still pretty scary. Gets in for 3. Land. Envoy. Envoy. Alright, I guess we just gotta pass. Oh, what a draw. Oh, that was the best draw in our opponent's deck. Pumps up everything. So we take a ton of damage. Oh, we really needed them not to draw Thalia's Lieutenant there. Well, we do get the land. The problem is it's probably just going to be too slow. We really needed them to whiff there. Or even just draw another random creature wouldn't have been that bad, but drawing exactly Thalia's Lieutenant, hard to come back from that. Alright, no attacks. Well, now the problem is we are essentially dead to Westville Abbey. But let's pass the turn. Pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. See if they go for it. They can make the Ormendahl. Yep. The only good news is we actually kind of have a chance. If we draw land, then we get Ormendahl too, and we're in Ormendahl battles. So our opponent goes to attacks. We sack Foundry. Gives us a chump blocker. Magnetic Insight isn't what we wanted there. So we attack with our devils. Now we're dead to anything hitting our Thopter. Opponent goes to attacks. We chump. Another Westville Abbey. Well, dance with the devils. Well, there's the land. So we're drawing live again. Opponent's going to make a token. Block a devil. Alright. Pass the turn. Ormendahl Wars. Problem is, they probably have Reflector Mage, and we do not. Alright. Transform Westville Abbey. They also have Declaration in stone, and we do not. So deal 5 to our opponent. So come to think of it, I don't think we have a way to ever kill this Ormendahl. That's going to be the problem. But they will have ways to kill ours. So smash Ormendahls into each other. We each gain some life. Fiery Impulse doesn't really help much. Do we attack? I guess? Get in the life gain. Alright, 22 to 21. Opponent makes a token. We could use land for magmatic insight, would be helpful. Another land for our opponent. Gets in with both. Down to 12. Knight of the White Orchid. Well, let's Tormenting Voice, pitch Magmatic Insight. Devil's Playground is interesting. Get in with our Ormendahl. Magmatic Insight, pitch the mountain. Pass the turn. Maybe we should have held that mountain. What an absurd game this ended up being. I don't know if I've ever seen Ormendahls battle each other for a bunch of turns. Uh-oh. Makes a 1-1. Plays a land. Well, let's Fiery Impulse that knight. Pumps up their humans. Swings. Well, we goggles. And I think we got to stay back on defense now. Goggles isn't bad. Still, we just don't have a way to ever really beat Ormendahl. I guess we're going to need, like, Thopters and... Actually, it's probably safest just to block Ormendahl. Opponent makes another token. Well, we get to double Devil's Playground. Pass the turn. The downside is they might be able to make another Ormendahl here. And 2 Ormendahls versus 1 is not a very fair fight. Opponent goes to attacks. Chooses not to. Well, let's Thopter Engineer. And pass the turn. Alright, let's double Fiery Impulse off Goggles. Kill Thalia's Lieutenant. Kill a token. Keep them a little further away from making another Ormendahl. What an absurd match. I've never seen anything like this. Another land, Knight of the White Orchid. A land for draw 4 would be nice as well. Opponent goes to attacks, passes. Ooh. Fall of the Titans. Yeah, I guess we just have to pass. I don't know what's happening here. Alright, let's double Fiery Temper. And then, yep, kill a token, kill the knight. Keeping them far away from being able to make another Westville Abbey. Still, if they ever can get rid of our Ormendahl. Well, that's a mountain. Alright. Magmatic Insight, pitching the mountain, draw 4. That helps. Still not sure there's a way for it to win us the game. Maybe if we get another Westville Abbey. I guess they can't just make another one because it's legendary, but they can keep making tokens. Oh my goodness. Invasive surgery, armagmatic insight. What in the world is happening in this game? We still get the copy. Get lands. Well, let's attack with our Ormendahl. Spawning bed. Do we even have Descent of the Dragons? Descent of the Dragons might be our one way of winning this game. Do we take them all out? So obviously they can't make a second Ormendahl without it dying because it's legendary, but still. The fact that they have an active Westville Abbey and we don't is bad. What a crazy game. Thalia's Lieutenant pumps up all the clerics. Alright. Block. Opponent's at 51. We're at 22. Mountain. Alright, land. I guess we attack with Ormendahl. I think we still have a Descent of the Dragons in our deck. That's the card we need to find. Descent of the Dragons lets us turn all of our stuff into 4/4 flyers, and that might be enough. It also kills our opponent's Ormendahl. Alright, opponent gets in with Ormendahl. So more card draw would be good. I don't know how much we even have left. Let's sack a spawning bed. Make some tokens. Well, let's do some attacking. Opponent's going to do some blocking. We get in some damage, kill a couple clerics. Play another double Devil's Playground. This game is absurd. Oh, I want to draw Descent of the Dragons so bad. Oh, it would be the sweetest thing. Oh my lord, that would be so awesome. Come on, Magic Gods. Come on, Worth. Let us do it for the sake of the video. It would be so good. If they ever draw a Declaration in Stone, things all of a sudden get much worse. Oh god. Oh, Reflector Mage, our Ormendahl? That's actually not that bad. We can just immediately flip it again. And we're at 31, so... Unless they also have Declaration in Stone or something. Griff's Boon. Alright, so we're taking some beats. Come on! Descent of the Dragons! Gonna make another token, pump up Thalia's Lieutenant, get in some more damage. Mountain. Alright, so Westville Abbey. And do we even want to attack? I guess we do some attacking. We're gonna lose stuff though. I guess we might as well do some attacking. We have so many devils, and if they can hit them with a Declaration in Stone, it's so bad, and we don't have a way to prevent that, really. What a game! What an insane game! Opponent's going to do some blocking. So let's see. 1 damage to Reflector Mage, 1 damage to Reflector Mage. Uh-oh, Moto's freaking out. A damage to the token, damage to the token. And pass the turn. Opponent goes to attacks. Alright. We Westville Abbey. Sack 5 Devils. Kill Thalia's Lieutenant. Ooh, that's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work. Because they can make a cleric to fizzle it. Yeah, not that any of this especially matters now. We could have done a couple extra points to our opponent, but... Transform Westville Abbey. Block the Ormendahl. Knight of White Orchid, sure. Mountain. Pass the turn. Come on, Descent of the Dragons! Please, or card draw. Do we have card draw left? Tormenting Voice. Magmatic Insight. Tormenting Voice. Magmatic Insight. We do have some left. Opponent goes to attacks. Does not attack. Well, let's sack Spawning Bed. Well, might as well double up a Dragon Fodder. Play land, go. How much can we follow the Titans for? Not enough. That Thalia's Lieutenant is also getting big. Mountain, go. Thalia's Lieutenant growing. This match. Oh, I can't get over just how ridiculous this match is. If we draw Descent of the Dragons, we just win. It would be so awesome. Alright, Foundry actually isn't the worst, just because we can sack it to make a flyer to block. Look at this board state. Makes another token, pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. Thraben Inspector. I also wouldn't mind just drawing our second Westville Abbey, in case something happens to this one. Sacks the Clue, draws a card. Goes to attacks. Well, let's sack Foundry. Another Foundry. Pass the turn. Opponent makes a token. Thalia's Lieutenant, super huge. We haven't drawn a spell in a very long time. Opponent passes. Maybe we don't sack this Foundry yet because of Declaration in Stone. Fiery Impulse. Alright. So if we Fiery Impulse, Fall of the Titans, can we win? We can Fall the Titans for how much mana do we have? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 30? What happens if we fiery impulse something, swing with our entire team, and then fall the Titans? I don't even know if I can figure this out. Can we win this game that way? They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blockers. They'll be at 50 life. We can put them down to 9 blockers with fiery impulse. We swing with everything. They block, block. Oh man, this is making my head hurt. I don't think so. Block. Block. So they suck up 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we hit them for 9. And then we fall of the Titans for 30. $32. All right, let's just pass. I don't think that's not quite enough yet. Leave up the ability to Fall of Titans if we need to. Makes another token. Goes to attacks. Alright, let's sack our Foundry now. Well, Dance with the Devils isn't bad. Well, let's just pass. That might get us up enough damage that we could win next turn. Play the Mountain this time. Pass the turn. Our opponent's also losing life by making these tokens. Reflector Mage on our Ormendahl. Pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. This might actually do it if they attack with both. So we need to block a Thalia's Lieutenant. Let's think about this. So our opponent's at 48. They have no flying defense. Who knows what's in their hand? Could be something bad. We could Fiery Impulse, Fall of the Titans for a bunch. I don't know. This is too complicated for me. Double up Dance with the Devils. Fiery Temper. Alright, Westville Abbey. So we sack 5 Devils, put our opponent to 45. Alright, let's just pass. I am so confused. I know if we ever draw our Descent of the Dragons before things go wrong, then we win. Unless they happen to just draw a Declaration in Stone right after that. Always Watching pumps up some of the stuff. Not that it's too relevant. Goes attacking. It does give everything vigilance, but... Alright, we got to sack 5 tokens. Deal damage to these clerics. They could have another counterspell, too, which is the problem. Transform Westvale Abbey. Block Ormendahl, chump a Thalia's Lieutenant. And then let's Fiery Temper, kill a couple creatures. Rending Volley. Alright, pass the turn. We don't have a PN Karen Nalar left either, do we? That would be nice for a couple turns because we could block and sack things. Stasis Snare, targeting our Ormendahl. Well, this is going to force our hand a little bit. Opponent goes to attacks. Let's see. Let's Fiery Impulse Thalia's Lieutenant. Surge of Fall of the Titans, Thalia's Lieutenant, and our opponent. That's 8. Yeah, that's 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. Gotta sack a Scion. Alright, like that. Doubles it up. Same targets. Kill Thalia's Lieutenant. Put our opponent to 36. I don't even think we need to block Ormendahl this turn. We'll let it go. Come on, Descent of the Dragons. Or Westville Abbey. And resolving. Alright, land go. What a match. Makes a token. Goes to attacks. We block. Another Goggles. Doesn't do anything. We're running out of time if we don't draw something soon. I really wish we could afford 4 Westville Abbeys in this deck. That would have been helpful. Block with a Thopter. Council's Lieutenant. Well, there it is. We got the Westville Abbey. Just in a nick of time. Opponent goes to attacks. We need to sack 5 creatures. Might as well sack Devils, deal some damage. Ping down Council's Lieutenant and a couple Clerics. Moto's freaking out a bit. Block. Thopter Engineer. We're also running out of time, which is bad. Pass the turn. If we run too far out of time, even Descent of the Dragons isn't going to save us. Did we sideboard that out and I'm just an idiot? That is also possible. Reflector Mage on Ormendahl. Griff's Boon on Reflector Mage. Alright, let's kill Reflector Mage. And kill Gossip Monger. Opponent goes to attacks. We block Ormendahl. Yeah, we might just run out of time. Grisboon on Reflector Mage. Alright. Tormenting Voice, pitching Goggles. Draw 4. Goggles, land. Land. Westville Abbey. Pass the turn. Oh, we only have 6 cards in our deck. We're either going to lose because of time or lose because we run out of cards. And I don't even have enough time on my clock to count and see what we got left. Thalia's Lieutenant pumps up some humans. Attacks with Ormendahl. Sack some creatures. Flip Westville Abbey again. Block. Now Descent of the Dragons might not even be enough. Dragon Hunter. Pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. Thopter Engineer. Land. Pass the turn. Opponent makes a token. Pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. Thraben Inspector. Gets a clue. Pumps up Thalia's Lieutenant. Cracks the clue. Goes to attacks. Attacks with Ormendahl. We block Ormendahl with Ormendahl. Foundry of the Consoles. Sack it. Pass the turn. I'm curious if we even have Descent of the Dragons in our deck anymore. Maybe we don't. Maybe I was playing to an out that does not exist. Well, time is the biggest issue now. Always watching. Pumps everything up more. Attacks with Ormendahl. We block with Ormendahl. Fiery Temper, play a land, pass the turn. Down to 17 seconds, 3 cards in library. Opponent attacks with Ormendahl. We block with Ormendahl. Tormenting Voice. Alright, let's finish it. Tormenting Voice, doubles up, pitches Mountain. We lose. Do we even have Descent of the Dragons? We did not. Oh, what a match. What a match. We actually didn't have the out that I was hoping for, but that was still an insane match.